Welcome to your science lesson with Inspire Science. All right, today you're going to be doing pages 116 to 119, página 116 a 119. What are we learning? We are now learning about plants and animals. Say it with me. Today I can explore what are the parts of a plant. Hoy vamos a explorar las partes de una planta. Okay, we're going to be learning a lot of new vocabulary this week. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, but first, let's start with the word seed. A seed is a part of a plant that can grow into a new plant. Let's go down here to root. A root is a part of the plant that keeps the plant in the ground. Let's go to leaves. That's the part of the plant that uses sunlight and air to make food. This is the stem, the part of the plant that holds up the plant. Here is the flower, the part of the plant that makes seeds. And this is the fruit, the part of the plant that holds the seeds. All of these need nutrients. It's a thing that living things need to grow. Your nutrients could be the sun, water, and food. Okay, today we're going to talk about plant parts. We're going to circle the part of the plant that helps it live and grow. Vamos a ponerle un círculo a las partes de la planta que lo ayuda a crecer y vivir. Take out your workbooks. Please turn to page 116. Pause the video until you're ready. Pausa video. Okay, so now you are looking at the plant parts. Let's circle the parts of the plant that help it grow. Vamos a ponerle círculos a la parte de la planta que lo ayuda a crecer. The first one is the roots. Roots help the plant grow because they keep the plant in the ground. Ellos ayudan a aguantar la planta. Las raíces ayudan a aguantar la planta en la tierra. This next one is the stem. The stem is important because it helps the plant grow upright and it helps travel food. Okay. These are seeds. It all starts with the seed. You have to have the seed in order to grow the plant. The seed is what you put in the ground so that you can start to grow the plant. So we definitely want to circle that. Next is the flower. We know that the flower is beautiful, but it also helps grow seeds. It makes new seeds for new plants to grow. The leaf catches the sun and water, and that brings it to the stem, which helps feed the plants. Okay, las hojas atraen el sol y el agua, lo absorban. And then the fruit holds the seeds. La fruta tiene la semilla. So all of these parts help a plant live and grow. Todos son importantes. All of the plant parts help it to live and grow. Pause the video until you're ready. Let's look at this photo. These are beautiful. This is called a lobster claw plant. Lobster claw plant. Okay, la garra de langosta parece. Take a good look at it. We're going to ask questions. So now that we saw that photo, what did you observe about the plant? What questions do you have? Remember, scientists ask questions. Ahora que miraste esa planta, ¿qué observaste? ¿Qué preguntas tienes? Pause the video so you can write your questions. Pausa el video para que puedas escribir tus preguntas. I was thinking, why are the leaves so big? Why are the flowers so colorful? That's what I was wondering. I can't wait to see what you are wondering about. Today we're going to meet a new STEM career kid. She's a landscape architect and her name is Kayla.
Hi, I'm Kayla, and every spring I help my grandma plan our flower garden, just like a landscape architect. Landscape architects make plans and decide what plants go in a garden for a museum or park. They might also help businesses plan what the landscape around their building will look like too. To make the gardens look nice, a landscape architect needs to know a lot about plants. Plants have different needs. Some require a lot of sun, some require a lot of water. They also need to know how big plants will grow. Our garden gets a lot of shade, so we need to pick flowers that don't need a lot of sun.
Kayla?
Oops, my grandma is calling me. I better get back to planning our garden.
That's a pretty cool job and one that you wouldn't think that scientists do, but it is important. To be a landscape architect is someone who designs gardens, right? And they have to think about what plants can live together and which ones need sun and which ones need shade. That's all science. So that's also part of being a scientist. So let's make a prediction what we know about parts of a plant. Do all plants have the same parts? Okay, let's think about that. Let's make a prediction. Vamos a hacer una predicción. ¿Todas las plantas tienen las mismas partes? Yes, we think that all plants have the same parts. That's what I predict. I think that they all have to have a seed, a stem. You know, they might look different, but I think that they all have the same parts. I could be wrong. It's what I predict. Let's look at two plants. The one on the left is called a dandelion. Okay, hoy vamos a mirar dos plantas. La del lado se llama un dandelion, and the one on the right is an onion, una planta de cebolla. Okay, look at them closely. Vamos a observarla. Let's look at them. What do you see? Okay, on this page, what you're going to do is you're going to rewind to go back and look at the pictures, and I want you to draw what each part looks like in the for each flower. Okay, so the first one is the dandelion or the daisy. Draw a picture of what the root looks like. Aquí primero vas a mirar la primera foto del dandelion o la daisy y vas a dibujar cómo se ven las raíces. Then I want you to look at the onion plant and do the same thing. Después mira a la planta de cebolla. Haz lo mismo. ¿Cómo se ven las raíces? Next, I want you to look at the stem of the dandelion or daisy. Quiero que dibujas el vástago de también la planta. Then I want you to look at the leaf, las hojas, and draw what they look like for each plant. Okay, solo vas a dibujar las partes de la planta. On page 119, I want you to think about How are the plant parts alike and different? Ahora que lo dibujaste, quiero que piensas en página 119 cómo las partes de la planta son igual y cómo son diferentes, cómo son similar y cómo son diferentes. I was thinking that both have roots, a stem, and leaves, but the shape of the leaves is different. That's one thing I noticed. Did you find anything else that's alike or different? So today, did we learn about what are the parts of a plant? Sure, we talked about the seeds, the roots, stem, leaves, flower, and fruit. Great job today, boys and girls. You can put your workbooks away. Take a picture of everything you learned and send it to me on Class Dojo. So long.